Yes, I'm live. Yep. Hey guys, basically it's me, Smartbrew here, and I'm going to be doing a new gameplay thing on Plague Inc on the phone for the Shadow Plague. And basically it's going to take a little bit of time because my phone's installing this system update thing, so no need to worry because it's not going to take forever. And anyways, yesterday I went and done a little thing on my Instagram asking if the next one should be if this one should be me doing a gameplay on the Shadow Plague or on Simian Flu from the Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And didn't get anything there, so decided to go and thingy on Snapchat to some of my mates, one of my mates, and one of my mates said Shadow Plague, so I'm doing the Shadow Plague. And it turns out the difference between the Simian Flu and the Shadow Plague is that with the Simian Flu, it is based off of the film Rise of the Planet of the Apes or Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. And basically that's involving this doohickey cure thing for Alzheimer's, which winds up turning to be really kind of good for apes because it makes them more smart and clever and stuff. Whereas humans, well, it proves to be a little bit more not so good. And as for the Shadow Plague, that's involving vampires. So the option was either gameplay involving intelligent apes or gameplay involving vampires. And the vampires win. So the thing is at 84%. So still gonna have a little bit of a blubber. And if you don't know, my little thing of facial hair over on my chin is gone now, since I now finally replaced my shaver thing. And then it's really easy to use. And it turns out also I can use this thing for my legs and even my armpits as well. Even though my mom said that this thing wasn't for getting rid of my facial hair, it basically on the box that was for facial hair. And yay, not 100%, just thingy up. So that's the thing now. Basically, everything installed. It's just gonna take a little bit of time to just fire up and that kind of thing. I don't know. Oh. And yeah, currently now I'm watching this thing on CNN, which is involving Brexit and the possible delays for it. And I'm not going to get into it any further because I know that, well, who wants to listen to politics and stuff on Brexit during a gameplay rant? Not exactly me. And again, part of me is tempted to go and talk about this new study thing which came out showing that apparently a lot of the really pro-Trump people apparently having this lack of compassion for other human beings. But that's basic Technically, I don't really want to get into that any further. It's probably how I've looked at transporters going and saying how they aren't these horrible human beings. And how, like, apparently I might see full of shit or whatever. Yeah, that's it saying that it's now like singing and stuff still. Yeah, come on, I want to play Plague Inc. Not wait forever for my phone to go and like thingy updating. Yeah, it's now finishing the Android update. Also, I'm now on Snapchat again, and if anyone's curious, here you guys can find me on Snapchat as and it was like what was it again? Uh, Sometimes, although I'm in my 20s, sometimes it's almost like I'm a pensioner up in here. So, yeah, I don't want to go into that bit. Ah, it's S Brewer 12. Basically, I look like the one in the pink unicorn thing with the cucumbers on her eyes, all looking all nice and stuff. Don't I look pretty in that? Yeah, and yep, that's the thing finished updating, so I can go off of Snapchat now. Basically, for my Bitmoji, I like have this thing where I'm dressed like as a pink unicorn. Oh, nice and stuff. So finally, at like around 8 minutes, I can go and start this thing finally. So go on to plaguing, and then put the volume of it. So then on to new games, special, and then Shadow Plague. And I think I'll call this the end. And for me, I've also been thinking with new sort of stuff like gene modification thingies. And it turns out with this one, they're special. There's that one. Whoa, that's something nice. This one I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for the gene thing, Mad Scientist. Because it turns out it automatically pops all these bubble things for you. which will save me time and stuff. So I'm gonna insert that gene, and let's see if there's any other on that. I think I'll only go for that one. So then, on to start playing. Okay, so the thing says something has awakened. Or something is awakening. Just says something is awakening. Centuries ago, a human close to death was infected by a sentient pathogen, the Shadow Plague. Buried deep underground, the human was slowly consumed and transformed. What was that? Yeah, that's just email. Choose where your vampire emerges. The Shadow Plague is fully mutated the DNA of its host into a being of great power, now driven by eternal hunger. It is time to rejoin the world. This time, humanity will fall. I'm going to go for... I think I might go for Transylvania. Where's Transylvania? I think it's like in Central Europe or something. Let's see, Central Europe. Yeah, I think Central Europe is in that, including Transylvania. So I think it's that. A vampire rises in Central Europe. The world has changed beyond belief, but the vampire can already smell the blood of millions of humans, waiting to be consumed and subjugated. You already have 23 DNA points. So then, here we are on the little display screen, where we can see the vampire thing. And let's see, transmissions, none. Symptoms. Well, there's no transmissions, surprisingly. Because normally with the plague things there is, but with this one there isn't. Primarily because the vampire, I guess, want to make other vampires or something. So on to symptoms, where there's only one right now, and that is Shadow Blessing. And no DNA points acquired! And it turns out Shadow Blessing is where the vampire releases the Shadow Plague to help subjugate humanity. Victims develop severe bruising. I'll go for that one. Now there are 3 more. Being nocturnal, infected and struggle to sleep at night increases activity. Then there is dark pustules, where crimes develop and fill with dark pus, increases activity and slightly harder to cure. That one could be cured later. And then there is vampiric awakening. Create a new vampire by temporarily reducing toxic mutagens. Almost all infected will die, but eventually a viable host will be found. Which is reusable. But I'm not going to use the vampiric awakening, because look at how fatal the thing is. Look how lethal it is. It's got loads of lethality and stuff. So I'm gonna go for nocturnal as well. Well, and I'm going to look into the vampire section because it's involving vampires. And the ones we have are Blood Rage. Vampire gains ability to enter a blood rage. Will attack research/military facilities if present. Otherwise consuming people for DNA. I'll go for that one. And Dark Ritual 1, what's this? If vampire is not under attack during blood rage, enter a trance which lets it rapidly heal while speeding from people. And connect for everything else. Ooh, this is fun too. Forward. We might begin at once. Oh, and also lair. So I think I'm gonna go for lair next. I mean, not. Yes, I don't have to like pop any of the DNA bubble things. Because it just means I get more time to spend and over on the like on thinking against the cure and like thinking my vampire forward. So far, 7 people are dead and 5 are infected. Actually, I think I might go for the whole like vampiric awakening. That way there'll be more vampires rather than one. Because that one vampire you could easily get rid of. But if it was more than one, then you'd probably be a bit in trouble. And it looks like now some of the transmission stuff's now happening. Is like now there actually is stuff. So I'm gonna go for fomites. So I'm gonna need 13 points in order to bring in Vampiric Awakening. Ooh, your vampire can change the world. Your vampire is shown as a red icon on the world map. It has unique powers and abilities, so use it wisely as you try to cover the world in shadow. So far, 20 are dead, infected, and 14 are dead. Just now, all seems like normal and stuff. No news and stuff. Only thing is this thing on the news. This thing on the game. It just says, man covered in essential oils bursts into flames. Nothing involving vampires whatsoever. Just now I have 4 DNA points. Make that 5. Ooh, something showed up. Ooh, things are beginning to get interesting. Girl attacked by Twilight actor lookalike in Central Europe. Blood drinking murder reported in Central Europe. Things are beginning to kind of be not so good in Central Europe. More than 60 people are infected and more than 30 are dead. Although probably at this point in time now, these individuals in society probably don't even know that there are vampires. Central Europe forms police team to hunt blood cult. And Templar Industries now, world's largest defense company. More deaths linked to blood cults in Central Europe. Ooh, what's this? Vampire feeding attracts attention in Central Europe. The vampire feeding by drinking the blood of its victims, leaving behind drained corpses. Here, it is only a matter of time before the humans realize that they are dealing with something far worse than a murderous cult. I need 3 more for the new thing. That way more vampires can thingy out. So far over 100 are infected. Well over 100, nearing 200. Whereas 63 people are dead. Yet now it's over 200. And I'm currently at 12 DNA points. And I'm gonna speed things up a bit. Yep, I have enough. 7. Time for Vampiric Awakening. Ooh, now things are getting interesting. Vampiric Awakening begins. Hundreds of billions of people will be killed by the end as it searches for a viable host to turn into a vampire. To speed things up, infect more people. Vampiric Awakening can be used repeatedly. Vampire creates lair in Central Europe. Korean border guards plan strike. Blood cult leader tracked in Central Europe. There's now quite a lot of people a day. And let's see. I'm gonna be in zoonotic shift. And ooh, what's this? Antibiotic tolerance. Each layer built in a wealthy country will help the shadow plague increase its effectiveness in wealthy countries. I need 26 for that. Over 1,000 people are dead. Ooh, Templar Industries reveal global vampire threat. This is here. It will be secular, a multinational defense company reveals that a vampire is behind the blood cult murders that have shocked the world. Templar Industries claim to be taking urgent action to defend humanity. Several industries have now set up a base in several countries. Giving me the vampiric threat. Where they are over in Spain, Italy, Japan, and anywhere else? Nope, that's it. I think next thing I'm gonna go for is this, where I can now travel and stuff. Ooh, Shadow Portal. Might prove useful. Vigilance in Central Europe by Vampire. There's now a little event beginning over in Australia. Can't use the whole thingy for traveling yet, as I don't have any DNA points. But do now. So now I'm going to go over to Algeria. There's now one over in Saudi Arabia. Ooh, the vampire thing is now food. And anemia. Decreasing volumes of red blood cells leads to infected looking hair. Increases infectivity. Hmm. There's now quite a lot of people showing up there. Should I go and attack these innocent humans defending humanity? Yep. Drop active ability bubble on the allied countries. Activate abilities need a certain condition in inside a country to work. Make sure that you are dropping the bubble on a valid country. I'm gonna set up a little lair thing now in Algeria. The rest of it was vampires close to death. I don't have enough DNA points. And there goes the vampire. Vampire slain in Italy. A vampire has been held in Italy. This tired corpse, its diseased corpse bursts into flames and releases a dark smoke into the sky. The end can turn people into vampires. Don't worry about your vampire being killed. The end has the power to turn infected people into new vampires, revolving a special symptom, which is probably vampiric awakening. Meaning that this organization may think that the vampires are all gone and stuff, and that the one guy is dead and stuff. When in reality, things are still getting worse. And the formats too. So pretty much now things are gonna go pretty bad now for humanity. Because even though the vampires are dead, things may still wind up happening. '27, so I'm 26 short. Over on the whole thing which I'm going to go for next. Yes, I think what I might do now is thinking out clothes I need to wear. Since I don't plan on having a PJ day, I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'll go for we will do for the bottoms. Over 1,000 people are infected now. And I think for top, I'm going to go for yeah. Simple. I really like how I did that gene thing where all the bubbles are like popped for me. Because it really means that I don't want to accidentally missing DNA points. Currently I have 3 DNA points. 7, 12, bringing on matter. And take off bottoms, and then go and we have knickers and tops. So then, no new message boxing is popping up. Although by the sound of things from the game, we hold the penciling thingy against the vampires is still busy. Probably because they might be noticing still people are winding up dead. Like a lot of people. And bring off the blanket and just put on my socks and then that's my dress. And go and thingy on to where these things are happening. And ooh, there's some more countries. West Africa and Libya are now infected. Yeah, but I can't thingy in any more letters now because my first vampire is dead. So probably now, once my letters are gone in Central Europe and Algeria, then I ain't gonna be able to get any more of the special DNA point thingies. And ooh, unknown disease spotted in Algeria. Authorities in Algeria expressed concern over a previously unknown pathogen called the N. Analysts show similarities with bat-borne diseases, and it appears to cause severe bruising in humans. "27, I only have 12. So, pretty much I think if I could do this game again, then one thing I would do is, like, make sure I had more layers in other countries. That way, if my vampire died, I'd have, like, other countries which I'd be having all these extra bubble thingies pop up. And since spotted now, the cure research is starting. Zero is starting on cure, France is starting on the cure. And heck, I've only infected Ooh, I got a new friend request on Facebook. And only infected 4 countries. So still a lot of people are dead. Oh, make that 5 countries. The end placed on watch list. The end is been placed on the World Health Organization watch list due to its ability to cause severe bruising in victims. Already dangerous, governments are warning that it could become unstoppable. Whoa. Already quite a lot of people are infected. Over 1 million. Cure research is currently at 2%. Make that for I'm gonna go for dog 1. Because heck, who would think that man's best friend is now turning people into vampires? New lab built in India at the end. In Central Europe, the number is fluctuating, but it's still rather low. Whereas certain places such as Algeria, the numbers there are still going up, which is interesting. Templar working to cure the end. Templar Industries commit to using their military research facilities to help develop a cure for the end. They aim to exploit their knowledge of the vampire to push research in new directions. Anderson speaking right now. Missouri alert. Dark pustules are now being out. And the number of people being infected is now going down. Because now more of them are winding up dead. Pretty much I think at this point either the disease is now going to get cured or that all the people infected are just going to die and stuff. Cure's over at 75%. Cure's now 80%. The store labs are going to cure, but how? Can't feel them anywhere. Because my vampire's dead. Cure for the end is complete. Yep, I failed. Now only tens of thousands, now a few thousands, now hundreds, now nobody. The end to be eradicated. Well, it already has been now. The world has defeated the vampire and will soon eradicate the end forever. The people who have died will not be forgotten. I've lost. It only took 919 days. Although I think if I was to do this one again, I would go and make sure I had more layers in other countries before, like, trying to attack the enemy bases and stuff. That's the main thing I would have done, like, differently, thinking about it. So, pity I lost there. Although the next one, which I'm going to do, and the last one of me playing the Plague Inc. gameplay one, will be on the simian flu, where instead of it being like vampires or zombies being the problem, it is intelligent tape. Through no fault of their own is spreading a virus that is killing everyone and stuff. So anyways, if you like this video, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment on whatever you like down below. If you want to, feel free to subscribe. And if you are subscribing, then don't forget to hit the bell icon so you know that when I'm next uploading. And also, like, if you want to go and watch some of my previous gameplay ones of Plague Inc., then feel free to go ahead and do that. And anyways, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell thing while subscribing, and bye! Bye bye!